Yunan, and small, mighty, powerful faction. Well, I mean, broken away from the central government, it is quite an underrated country, in my opinion, but really small, as nobody really recognizes it nowadays. Well, at least it has a focus tree, unlike Vancouver. Now let's start. Now, our first aim here is industry, as industry will be powerful and good for our small faction. So first, we shall work on industrial investment. After that, we shall start researching in order to help our weapons. Right now, we have only one division allowed, and that's the Juntuan, which is an infantry unit. Now first, we shall make infantry our best specialty. Now let's start. First, we shall mobilize our economy and start doing some industrial reforms from the military industry. And while at it, in order to transport or make some good infrastructure for our industry, we shall build roads everywhere, and also start building railways. And we shall probably connect it to the Burma road later. Okay. First we started to make supply hubs. Right now our railway isn't that good, but it will be good enough to reach to our next supply hub. And then we shall keep focusing on our industrial investment. First, we shall work on the local arms production to help our weaponry, which is quite low here. Oh wait, we don't even have support equipment. Now we shall research support equipment, as it is very important for our military. Start working on our infantry weapons. With this, we're gonna get 2 military factories. So aim 1 on our weapons. Then we can do local long-term economic planning to help us with our construction speed. And first, we shall actually assign our front lines. And of only General Luhan. First, we shall do the Guangxi clique of our soon target. Notice the graphics are quite low because in order to prevent my game from crashing, I need to make the multi-sample low, the levels low, and what do you call it? And to make sure my HOI4 doesn't crash. After that, we shall do public education reform. To gain 1 research slot, we need 1. And after that, we make armaments organizer, political advisor to help us with the supply hub getting built. And yes, our military industry is expanding. We just need resources immediately. We are focused on steel, which is negative right now. France is best since we're connected to them. Now we don't have negatives, but we have 0 steel. Probably quite good. Now we shall get a research bonus for infantry weapons or local arms development. So that is actually train our forces to in the front lines of the Guangxi clique. And we shall edit it too, as we need more. Of course we need more divisions here. Yeah. Okay, our forces are coming in. Okay, with our arms development, we might be good. Let's focus on military police to help make our soldiers disciplined. And after that, our support weapons too. And after that, heavy weapons development. And yes, our industry is expanding at the moment. After that, we'll be going for full Kumotiang, even though it's the ideology of the central government, which sucks. But we shall still go with it, as probably we can make our own Kumotiang rather than central government. After that, we shall try to find more industrial advisors. Okay. Now I should check the focus tree here. Oh damn, where do you find the economy? Damn, okay. Now we start finally work on politics. Okay. Now what I mostly do in my free is that I work on industry rather than politics first, as it is way more better and stable. This is a quite good tactic to organize your government and military before you can do all the political stuff. Oh, sorry for singing. Now we have secured internal politics, making a country making a government about to be stable. Now first we shall do anything that helps our economy. And first we shall actually cooperate with the communists rather than the Japanese and the nationalists, since it's the best way for us to strive in China. As the nationalists and the Japanese are dumb and stupid. No offense, guys. We're just saying this as Yunan propaganda. I do not offend anybody. Okay, we're actually having a bunch of infantry divisions getting deployed. Now we shall also try to look at improving our relationships with the West. First, I think we should try to aim of getting it with Albania. For some reason, as it will probably boost us since we're the same ideology. First, we shall do trucks for transport in the military. Oh, they don't accept that shit. Damn. Now we're allowed to do trucks. Now we have licensed productions of Albanian trucks. But we need more military factories. And try to industrialize the northeast area of Yunan. And yes, we're gonna work on the Burma Wall as it's the best deal ever. after that, we shall work with British Burma for our economy. We'll soon colonize them, I guess. Okay. Okay, after that, we shall try to. Okay, we shall try to at least increase our influence. Of course not. We are not gonna join the Central Front or the United Front, as we're gonna be a silent, powerful, non-neutral Switzerland here. No faction, but strong. Now, first we shall try to institute a press censorship, as we don't want those fascists rising. After that, we shall do land redistribution to help us get one more building slot. And we shall ban fascism once and for all. After with a warlord majority, our government will be powerful and stable. Or not that stable. Yeah. And we'll try to do all we can get to remove this to this weak focus, the ineffective bureaucracy, and government corruption that we'll soon fix. After that, we shall work on land value tax to help our economy, of course. After our increased cooperation, we should actually work with the West or the East. So we shall work with the Soviet Union on this matter and try to get their benefits. First, we shall get trains, as we need. Oh yeah, we need to research them first, as they do not look like that they are willing to accept to give us their trains without. Yeah, we don't have enough civilian factories. So with our land value tax, we shall now try to work on a small civilian industry and try to make the double system package, as both of our factions will be both of our provinces will be boosted in military industry and civilian industry. And finally, we shall have civilian trains soon, Soviet trains. Now we shall watch our other rival countries and factions fight against the Japanese, which are quite failing. After that, we should know what is really happening there. Oh, we cannot send an attache, so nah. I'm gonna check the focus tree for no reason. Okay, yeah, okay, they're going down the nationalist path. Go. Oh, they're fighting against Japan. Oh, they already are. Now after that, the best thing we can do is basically try to cooperate. I changed my mind. We need to cooperate with other factions in order for us to fight for more territories. Guangxi Clique will be soon after the faction is dissolved. And first, we shall look south, Vietnam. Now, one thing about Vietnam is that the best time to declare war on them is when Vichy France is controlling them, as that's the best part. So we don't have to be at war with the Allies. We should rather be at war with the Axis. So we shall join the United Front as preparation for Vietnam. And yes, we are on the Chinese United Front. Now I'm gonna mind my own business and not join the war with them, since it will be devastating to get beaten up by Japan. Okay. Okay. Sorry for a little small singing. Now we shall implement communist administrators. And with our industry up and running, was at least our military industry up and running, we can probably deploy a lot of units right now. And probably start focusing on the military. Okay. Okay, with that now we can finally work. We can now finally work with our military. First, we shall strengthen our authority or warlord authority. That will soon gain us more military points, I guess, as what is this called, or army experience. Now we shall look at Europe, our future enemy, I guess. And yes, the Netherlands has been capitulated easily. Okay, with Belgium getting capitulated, France is gonna get cooked. Oh wait, why do we have a second one? Yeah, okay, that might help us all. Okay, now we shall research trains, as I'm not gonna get one from the Soviet Union to promote our own industry and economy. Now we shall work on uplifting the mountain brigades, even though we have none. Now with our military points or army XP going up soon, we might have enough. And yes, it is now time to strike Vietnam. Yeah, this might fail, who knows. So just wait, I feel wait about as we'll get our what do you call at our course, our future course, or the countries that the territories that we want. 100 more days. Now the Japanese are winning, so we're actually gonna fail. Except for Sibe Sanma, they're getting the good stuff. Tradition implemented yes, of course, yes. Now army expense that didn't even go up. Now how are you gonna upgrade it then? So we shall work on postal mobilization and start and start working on public works, even though it doesn't do anything with army experience. Now we are about to declare war on the French, as they are about to get cooked out of Southeast Asia by us. Okay. Now we shall look at Europe once again. Legionary Romania. A soon enemy. Now we shall look at our enemy, Vichy France, with a small focus tree. Okay, we shall see Vichy Francis. And now look with the fascist, ultra-fascist, ultra-nationalist, small and unresearched focus tree. So pathetic, isn't it? Okay. Now we shall look at Vichy France, and we have now declared war on them. It is time for us to get Vietnam, as it is not our territory, I guess. And first we shall call to arms our fellow faction members. Oh, never mind, they're already in our war. No, Cap, and we are winning. We just need more support right now. And yes, we're actually getting beaten up. First we need to do something about this, as we cannot get killed by the pathetic colonialist French. And they've been breaking into our rival brother, Guangxi. And of course we need help. Now first we shall try to go to this area of French units to try and destroy them. With help from Guangxi, we might win this war. But we'll gain no credit, and shall be just a war won by Guangxi. Our industry has just expanded with civilian. Not related with war, sadly. So, okay, now more on the progress on our first war. We are quite winning this with help from Guangxi. But they have also withdrawn their interest. And with help from the British, and now we're gonna fight against Japan. And the good thing is we're not even at war with Japan. So we have expanded into North Vietnam, but with no actual industry, sadly. But using this to our advantage, we can now industrialize the area for our own military industry. With this great expansion, we shall expand furthermore, as better is better than normal. And right now Japan is crushing our allies. That means we can assume leadership soon. Yeah, probably nah. I mean, as China is getting defeated and us getting crushed, cooked and defeated by Japan. And we might not even join the war on them with Japan on our footsteps. And our only guarded area is our Vietnam occupied territories. Now we shall actually make new armies to actually help us. And yes, another Yang Jing becomes our new general. And of course, yes, our military expands to guard our nation, guarding it from every angle. With our fantastic military guarding our nation, Yunan seems to be quite successful, unlike our fellow faction members. Yeah, they're getting beaten up. Wow, we just expanded. Now we shall try to connect with the British Raj in India, as they might have good industrial resources and a non-aggression pact. And after that, we shall work on. There's nothing. And now we shall work on armored trains, as we're gonna request license production from them. And also we need help from them, like a land lease. So we shall try to ask our most negative convoys. Never mind, we can't, since we're landlocked. Never mind, we aren't. Okay, with China getting pushed out of the central government, what I mean, getting pushed out of most of eastern China, I don't see how a faction is going. Right now, I'm hoping that D-Day actually comes soon, as the Germans are already in Operation Barbarossa. I can see Moldova as a core state. And now we can see our pathetic enemy, Germany. But sadly, they'll never reach us. And our second pathetic. Oh, so they landed. No, don't tell me they landed. Never mind, they're all still there. And our pathetic enemy, Vichy France. And soon we'll try to fight them. Or just fight them now and see what happens. Never mind, we cannot even get past their divisions. What technology do they even have? After that, we shall look at our invisible third level infantry weapons. And our support weapons, of course. It'll take 83 days and we are already losing. Oh yeah, we should stop that spearhead. Who made it there? So keep the spearheads gone. Now Yunan in Yunan we're quite semi-successful, marking our expansion like the Slovakia video. Quite nice. Yeah, yes. Now that should be the end of this video right now, and soon part 2 will come soon in like 1 year or 1 month. Every 3 months I'll post HOI4 videos just to tell. And that's all. Semi-successful Yunan for part 1. Oh yeah, I should not show you that.